There it goes. It's the same Keenan and Kel theme song, isn't it? Well, I guess today I'm gonna try and work on some stuffs, but I'm gonna do heroic daily and shit first. What I want to try and see if I can't figure out is if I can't get the push to talk command thing to work, voice assistant, if I can get it to work with text prompts and a vision model, so then that way I can at least text prompt to see if it can see my screen. The thing is, I don't want to get too far in over my head too quickly because I see like a whole bunch of like ever since I started doing this shit now all of a sudden like every other thing on Twitter X whatever you prefer to call it, Flooby Doop. I'll call it Flooby Doop. And ever since I started doing this shit now, like my entire Twitter feed's a bunch of Indian guys in their GitHubs. Like I can't even the internet is dead to me right now, right? I can't even do anything anymore. It's just like it's an open source thing with a bunch of Claude bots. I'm like, God damn it, dude! Like I had a good thing going for a while. Now I can't fucking even use the internet. Everything is I'm inundated with it now. You know. So I'm not really upset. I'm just sort of like I kind of liked having my thing. I'm doing my thing. My internet was the way it was for a while. Now it's now it's fucking inundated with GitHubs, and I don't even know how to GitHub, bro. I'm learning though. I took the last couple days off, but I am. Oh, look at that there though. Multibook AI, cool. I was try to do a mult thing on a remotely hosted server, so I gotta just buy one of the fucking things when I get the money to do it and set it up. But um, the remotely hosted server option was, well, they just basically fucking deployed the software and it doesn't allow you to access the channels or anything or the configuration. Um, I don't have enough knowledge base to do it through the way that they have it set up, basically. Whereas like normally the installation process consists of like during the installation process choosing the channels and stuff and like linking it to your Telegram and WhatsApp and all that. It didn't give you the option. They like one click deploy, but then I guess they just have a bunch. It's just like a fucking. It's one of those hosting services that like it's like a whitewashed kind of user interface for previous hosting services, and it's like some guy that basically just has a bunch of computers in his garage or whatever, probably. And when I tried to get it all up and running, the thing I keep getting an error saying a schema is not available for uh, the channels, and I'm like, well, the normal like looked like the normal installation, or if you did it locally or did it remotely and whatever connected to it to do it or whatever. I've always, since it doesn't require a whole lot of resources, I've always preferred to like have the fucking thing here. Like I like to be able to look at it, talk to it, make it breakfast, right? So that being said, I'm gonna learn all this shit, and the thing is I'm just here fucking dick hanging in the wind by myself right now. At some point in time, though, I'm gonna be able to touch base with some people and really like learn some things. Like people, like it's one thing for you to be able to just siphon and sift through the mountains of static and garbage of the internet and like, oh, that looks cool. But someone to say like, based on where what you're doing now, maybe this would help your next fucking learning experience thing, right? Versus me trying to figure that out all on my own. Like they would say, wow, you're really like going about it the wrong way. Might be one of the you have a lot, you have more to do before you get to that point, but whatever. But I want to see if I can at least get the text prompt. The voice thing is the coolest part to me, though. And the thing that I would think would be great for Leah would be push to talk and a push to screen grab, like where she only scans your screen, like if you hold down the button for it to do that, right? Or you pull down the button for her to hear what you're saying so you can stream while she doesn't like respond automatically to everything. All that stuff. I say it's not impossible, but it seems to be impossible for me to figure the fucking thing out. Push to talk. Of all things, right? There's like no heroics, period. How crazy is that? Let's see what the daily is. What is this for? A wind trader. Yeah, and I have to say, like, now is not the time to be bothering me. We just like to put emphasis on that, right? Now is not the time to be bothering me about shit. Not to say, like, if you have a reason to, but, like, just to bother me for the sake of bothering me. Like, A, don't do that to me, and B, now is not the time, definitely. Actually, that should be first, right? Um, yeah, I don't have time for the shit. Like, I'm not going to forget all of these people that have given me a hard time. You know what I mean? And I never have appreciated people that will lie just because someone told them to do it. Like, you have no place where I'm going. I've put up with enough of that shit in the past. I mean, don't expect a seat at any table where I'm sitting then, right? Then you made that choice, so that's on you. That's one of the conditions, I guess, right? That's why I always tell people, like, when you assume this, like, there are people that have a reason for it and there are people that don't, right? A certain level of anonymity or discretion, but unless you have a valid reason, and I can't imagine that some of these people do, if not all of them, don't have a valid reason. As much as it's pissed me off, probably not, if I had to guess. But I mean, in all honesty, you know what I mean? Don't expect to be, you aren't invited to my lunch table. I don't put up with the shit. I've dealt with too much of this shit in the past, and those people, man, I tell you what, they always get it in the end. They always do. And the thing is like, I pay a super bunch of attention to a whole bunch of things that I don't even talk about. That right. So sometimes I don't like what I see. That's all. And I'm keeping a very good log of all of it. And like I said, when the day comes, don't expect a seat. That's all. What's that worth to you, right? Ooh. Daylight savings time threw me through a loop. Let's see. Is this ramparts or heroic ramparts? Heroic. gonna say, like, I can't recognize anything this guy's wearing. Let's just hope we have the fucking wherewithal to do it. It's a lot of melee. Priest, rogue, druid. Broke sheep again. Come on now. Yikes. Starting off strong, it looks like. Ooh. Yikes. Why? I sheeped it and he attacked it, and then I'm like, okay, well, I guess he's going to tank it. And it ran around, killed the priest, and then I sheeped it again. And then he tried to tank it again. I'm like, come on now. Yikes. That sap will break before the sheep. That's no good. That's not good. It's gonna pull all that. Maybe not. Perfect. Yikes. Thought for sure that was gonna pull all that. Come on now. Alright now. See, like, even though we don't have the best group ever, not trying to skip all this shit is making it easier on us, you know? Oh, I think he's supposed to sap one, wasn't he? Well, seeing as how he can't sap. Oh shit. Thought he was out of range. Anyway. Yeah. Sheep, whatever. I wonder if he's heard that before. Oh shit. We should have sapped if we could have. Come on now. Whatever, whichever one doesn't matter. Yikes. Shield me, I'm invisible. Shield yourself. They reset? Come on now. Oh, yikes. So, do we have to pull all four though, or can we pull just two of them and sheep, or heal, or? Oh, so the Pat can, okay. So it doesn't mean we can't, it's just. Did it? Resist, son of a bitch. I guess. That's what it looked like, right? This is. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Kill the boss plus all this shit. I doubt it, man. Oh, fuck me running. Don't pull more. Golly. Yeah. Those pesky guys. How funny is that? Oy vey. Yeah. Yeah, that's up to fucking Rogue to decide, I guess, kind of. If he should or shouldn't see, should or shouldn't sheep sap, serp, serp shap. Son of a bitch. We can do this, right? Well, there are some pulls later, but. Whatever. shit. Shit. For fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. Shit. I don't have to blow cooldowns on the shit before, but wow, look at that, 2700 crit. Good God, dude. That's what happens when you don't put improved scorch. It used to be crit. Improved scorch used to be increased crit. Now it's improved damage. Oh, looks like we got it fucking. We're way up there, aren't we? Yikes. If we make it through this, I'll be not surprised, but it did start off rough, you know. That's the thing is, if you can do one of the pulls, you can do them all, right? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really like I'm thinking about the thing in my head, right? Like how I got it all up and running the other day, how I can't get it up and running now. Like I think each time I prompt the Python script, so I might just need to find a voice assistant script on GitHub or something because every time I prompt a new script through ChatGPT, it seems like it's probably giving me a slightly different thing, you know, and I don't necessarily know all the I don't know all the stuffs basically. So if like a API thing's slightly different, or if the take a look at it, because what does the script do actually? It connects. Never mind. I'm trying to think of like where it starts, where it points to, where it points to, and where it points to. Not like you know the overall the flow or the schema of it, right? I know it can't do one without the other. I know it all originates at the large language model for both processing and all that other stuff, right? Like processing your response plus generating a new response, right? Oh man. Oh geez, pulled all that stuff. That has to be the toughest pull here, right? Oh shit. But I don't know if it said I don't have a dependency or why. Like the thing worked whenever it wasn't when there wasn't a push button command, and then I added a push button command and everything went to hell. Right? Because the goal is to have it to just sit here and you be able to talk to it like a human while they play video games. And then that way, you know what I mean? Realize as much as it's nice to have the fucking avatar feature, and as much as I could talk to this, I want to be able to get the thing to work on my own. That's the thing. I've taken the last few days off, try to get multibot thing, and I'm like, I probably would rather just run that thing locally versus trying to get a server. And I seem to do better when I can like actually plug the keyboard into the thing. You know what I mean? Molt, what a name, right? Or whatever it's called these days. But that's interesting to see. So we really have like the first AI social media network then, right? I guess we did before, but now even more so today, probably. And I was saying that a few months ago, like, well, we don't really know what that looks like yet, you know. Now we do. Now we do. It's one of those things like when you see it the first time, you'll think, yeah, well, yeah, that's about what I expected, right? I'm not really trying to do this with these people today, to be honest. Yeah, but that's the first real AI social media website, I guess, right? No one knows how much it sold for, though. At least not yet, anyway, right? It's better to save cooldowns for sub 20%, but whenever you have a person down, you want to try and get to 20% so then you can do more damage, you know, if you're just an iffy clear kind of thing. Anyway, Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna try and work on this then some this afternoon, and I'll try and get back on.